You know what time it is. You know what time it is. I hope you're ready. Oh well. Ready or not, here it comes. Hello again and welcome to Drawing with Mad Mel. I am your host, better than the rest, Mad Mel himself, and we are going to be having ourselves a great show today, drawing and doing all kinds of stuff. I want to turn this down some since I figured out some tweaks with the volume, get some things ready to go. Looks like it's supposed to be a little cloudy today, so hopefully the stream sticks with it and we can get through it tonight. So if this is your first time, thank you for showing up. Definitely on Tuesdays and Thursdays we draw, and basically what you guys put in the chat is what I draw. So you know that's how that goes. And then also on top of that, if you have been here before, thank you for showing back up. We greatly appreciate you being here. Let's see. Oh, hey Sean, that's great. The Punisher, nice. Yeah. If you've been here before, thank you for showing up again. Definitely we're going to pick up on a piece that we were working on. I think it was last Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Once I got back from the trip. So we're going to be working on that today, and we're going to try to finish that up. So while we wait for some people to get in here, how is everybody? Well, Sean, you're the only person in here right now, so how are you? How are you? Since you're the only one in here, wait for everybody else to get here. I'll just talk to you. So how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going well with you. Yeah, I don't have my goggles on because I washed my hair and I had to put some conditioner stuff in there. So yeah, I didn't want my hair to it was dripping all over the place. So that's why I kind of don't have those on. And everything. From time to time, you may see water spew, but I mean, my hair is long. You can't really see it from there, or whatnot. But I mean, it's pretty daggone long. I mean, I can hold on. Let me get a strand here. There we go. It's all the way to my nose. That's good, Sean. Glad you're doing all right. Cool. Well, let's see. What's new with me? I ain't had much go on. Working on some projects. Got some commission work I've been asked to do, so working on that. I'm trying to get these time-lapse videos set up because I got a little behind. You know, trying to balance home and work, so you know how that goes. So yeah, it got a little behind, but that's okay. That's just how things go sometimes. So, you know, but doing okay for the most part. Hope you guys had a good return back to work. Everybody that had to go back to work today, hope that was fun. As fun as it can be. Because I know how much fun that shit could be, you know. Hitting that grind again. Let's see what we got in the candy box. We got ourselves a strawberry, a peach. Let's see, that's a golden pineapple. Is this another lime? Another lime Jolly Rancher. Hey Demetra, thank you for showing up. Glad that you made it. Hope you're doing well today too. Looks like we're gonna have ourselves a full house. I got me another punch, and ooh, I got an orange Jolly Rancher. Orange. Rare that you find that. So, you know. So I got these. They're setting up. Trying to work on this volume with the music because it's up and down a little bit from earlier. So, hope that's working all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on ahead and bring up the picture now, and we'll just jabber a little bit and talk while we're working. That's good. I'm glad everybody's doing well today. That's really good stuff. I'm glad that everybody's at least feeling well and doing okay and all of that. Well, first things first, before we get started, I'm going to clean my glasses because, you know, nothing's worse than trying to draw with dirty glasses. So, you know, oh, look, you get to see me without my glasses, too. Isn't that something? Yeah, I have a little sleepy eye. This right eye has been through a lot. So, it, you know, had eye surgery when I was 16. You know, buckle procedure, retina tear from an accident, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's a little droopy, but that's okay. Still works, still functions, so can't be pissed about that. Almost done. Only problem is I have astigmatism and I'm nearsighted, so everything's blurry until I put my face on it. And then I can see. So, go figure. Everything on the page is nothing but just a bunch of blur. I can't see anything, which is sad. Really, it's sad. I have to put my face on the page to see what I'm doing. Or up against the screen, which is kind of dumb. Alright. Well, it's going to be as good as it can be because I didn't have the money to get the, whatchamacallit, the streak resistant lenses this time. They're like an extra $200 just to reduce streaking. Stupid. Nickel and dime you to death. Let's see. I didn't get much of a tan. Probably a little bit, but not much. Had a little bit of sun. I got some sun. I'll put it that way. Some sun's better than none, I suppose. Anyways, alright. Let's go. Ta-da! Hello again. Here we are. We are here. So the picture that we dropped off on last time when we were here, Volse threw in that he wanted to see a punk girl in a mosh pit. So this is where we're at, and this is what we're going to be doing. So first things first, I want to do a little surgery and try to trim up feet and legs and dresses and stuff where people are at, so that way when they come in, everybody will be where they need to be. So what we're going to do first to make this work the way that I want it to work is I want to draw her first. Once I get her drawn, then I'll do the rest of these knuckleheads back here, including the guy that's on the ground. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Hopefully we get this done today. If we don't get it done today, no worries. We will come back on Thursday, finish it up, and then we will work on something new. So I hope you guys stay tuned and stick around. And also don't forget, if you are in the chat, you know, talk a little bit. Let me know. I know typing is the only way to be able to communicate, and that was sorry because my hand slipped. I know talking on the chat is the only way, but I might end up trying to get a Discord set up for the show. I don't know how well that would be, but it may be something that we might be able to do in the future. Yet again, future plans. Also, yeah, we just want to try to get this. Got some new stuff. Got some ideas. Going to be trying to work on coming up for the time lapse, trying to figure out what to do next, you know, as this month, all of this month, which the last video of this month already came out, was the Cyberpunk. Now we're going to do the Cyber Girls. The Cyber Girls are fun. There's going to be a little bit of everything. You got the little Cyber Goth girls that are up today. We got Cyberpunk, Cyber Party Girls. We got, you know, the whole like Cyber Tech Warrior. Got all that kind of stuff. And then I want to be done with the whole cyber thing because, you know, I don't want to be too cliche and just get stuck on one damn genre. So we're going to be bouncing off of that to, I think we're probably going to do mechs in July still. August, I'm open to suggestions. I just put the future because I don't know what the hell I want to do. So Might be taking, might do a poll like I did before about the games, like what would people like to see and not see. So I might do a poll to see what you guys would like to see in August and September. Obviously, October is going to be for spooky shit, for all that kind of fun stuff. So I ain't even going to try to pull that up. So it'll be fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the game stream last night. That was a challenge to be had indeed. Especially dealing with Fallout. That really got me going. I didn't do too much. I wanted to, believe me. I wanted to get back in there and start really playing, but I didn't, because I don't want to go too far and then you guys come back and be like, oh man, how far did you get? But I do want to make some progress. So you guys tell me, you're going to be a little upset if I try to get myself situated when I play, or does it even matter to you? Because I don't think you guys really would care that much as long as I'm playing the game. You guys seem pretty easy. My crowd seems pretty easy on me. So if that's the case, cool. That would be awesome if if you guys want me to just keep pushing through, because I found out about those water bottles, and boy, let me tell you what, I am excited. I didn't know that you could use the water bottles. See, it was to watch you. It was fun to watch me play. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. The water bottle thing tripped me out. I didn't know that was a thing. After as much time as I had that game, I never played survival. And I didn't know, no man, you run around with bottles at your settlement and then you grab that pump, boom, 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 you got water. Man, that blew my mind. That literally blew my mind. Like, I didn't know what to do. I mean, I was in a little bit of trouble today because I was like, I played Fallout today and just cut out the drawing. But I know you guys are here for the artwork too, just as well as for, the gaming. So it's kind of a hard mix up with it. Eventually, I think what my brand and my channel will end up becoming is literally just, what is Mel going to do today? I think that's probably what it's going to openly turn into, because obviously I'm doing so many different things that you guys are always entertained. It's not me just doing the same old shit every day. I'm always doing something different when I'm on the stream. I'm either playing a game or drawing, and if I'm drawing something wild and out there. If I'm playing a game, I'm playing something wild and out there. And I would have to say, you guys are probably entertained. I would at least hope so, And I hope my group is entertained. So yeah. It's just a thought, something to think about. Always gotta have something on the burner, because when you're creating content, man, you gotta stay fresh. You gotta stay up on it. It's always like research and figure out what's hot and what's not, and and I'm not too really that concerned about the hot and not, because that ain't the kind of channel we are. We're here to just have fun. We're here to enjoy what's going on. It's our little community. It's our little home. Everybody that comes here, I want them to feel a part of the family. I want them to feel a part of being a part of that. And it's not like, oh man, I'm just a yes man. I want you to feel complete, accomplished. Like, oh man, I'm part of a group that, we want you guys to have fun and to feel like you're a part of something, you know, just not just, oh man, watching some nerdy man, goth man drawing, you know. Don't want it just to be some, oh man, watch that cyber goth guy draw. You know, I want you guys to feel like you're a part of the community. I always try to. Well, for some of you, it's easy because, you know, you've known me. Some of you have known me almost my whole life. Some of you have known me for a significant amount of time. Some of you are new. And those of you that are new, you know, happy that you're here too. You'll get to learn. You get to learn who I am. I'm not that crazy of a person. Well, just a little bit, but not too bad. You know, crazy in the right way, I would say. So enough of me jabbering. What you guys got? Anybody got something to talk about? Talk about whatever. You know the deal, how we do this. Oh, let's see. You are not nerdy. I'm not? Well, what am I then, Sean? If I ain't nerdy, what am I? I always consider myself to be a nerd. You know, that's what I consider myself to be. I always thought I was a nerd. Not like one of those Poindexter nerds, but at least I would think I would be, or a geek. I don't know. I don't know what I would be considered. I like toys, and I like action figures, and I like G.I. Joe, and you know, that kind of stuff. I don't know, and I still do, and I ain't never going to grow up from it. And you can't make me. You know, the only thing that's different between me now and me when I was a kid is I have what's called adult money. Oh, well, thanks, Sean. Well, I always thought that you were cool, too, you know? Thank you. I never really understood the fact of, like, being cool. And I'm going to explain this to you guys, what I mean by that. Like, I've been in contact with some people that I've either known through school or work or different stuff like that, and I hear that a lot. Like, you're not the first person, Sean, to say that. Like, oh man, you're a cool person. I don't even know what I do to be cool. Like, when I was in school, I didn't think of me being a popular person. Then I got out of school and I find out you were popular. Everybody thought that you were cool or whatever. I'm like, right, okay. Never thought of it that way. Didn't even think of me being in the in crowd of being cool and popular. Until I got out, and then everybody's like, yeah, man, yeah, shit, yeah, you were cool, you were part of the popular crowd. Never saw it. Yes, I'm a Toys R Us man kid. If I had money to put stock into it, I would have. Just, only thing I would have said is Nerf toys are too damn expensive, and they need to bring that shit down some, but that's my only pet peeve. That's because I collect Nerf guns. Yeah, me and the Duchess collect Nerf guns. We shoot around the house with Nerf guns. We go outside and shoot with Nerf guns. We like Nerf guns. We like toys. So, but, yeah, I never thought of it being like, you know, being part of the cool kids or any of that stuff. I always kind of just did whatever I did, and I guess maybe doing whatever I wanted to do against the norm, against the grain is what makes people cool. I don't know. But apparently I was in that group. But I've heard people say that before, so that's interesting. It's interesting, Sean, that you said that. It's just the fact that I've heard other people say it, and I always thought I was a geek or not in the cool crowd. And look at me, I didn't even know. But you know, my thing is what you know, being a cool person or being a person that's in the in crowd. You know, it comes with a responsibility because you have influence. And, you know, if you have influence and you don't realize it, you have the same responsibility like Spider-Man. You know, it comes with great responsibility. Because, you know, if people are looking up to you, that doesn't mean that anything about, oh man, I can control. No, you got people that look up to you because there's something about your character that's about you that brings people around. And you know, if you're a type of person that has that, or if you're like me that didn't realize that you have that, you know, it's you got to take that with some responsibility. Okay, you can't just always, you know, just shrug it off, because you never know who might be inspired by you. Like, I'm drawing right now because I enjoy to do it, but I don't know who might watch my show later. It may be today, it may be tomorrow, it may be 5 years from now. Who knows? Somebody might watch this stream one day and be like, yo, I'm inspired by this man, what he's drawing, or his message, or whatever the case may be. So, I've been thinking about it, you know, and positive reassurance to people is what I want to bring to you guys. I want to bring entertainment, and I want to teach you, if I can, to draw. But if I can give you something to uplift your day, cool. That would be fine with me. Now, not every day is going to be great. Not every day is going to be full of sunshine and everything. There are going to be some days that will suck, and some days that will be better than others, and some that will be too hard for you to even comprehend. But, you know, the one thing I will say is that you're not alone, you know, and, you know, there are other people going through the same shit you're going through. You know, some people shrug it off like it ain't no, like, you know, oh man, this ain't a thing. But I guarantee you, you live long enough, you'll see many people go through the same thing that you go through. And the best thing is if you ever go through something, help somebody else out with it. And that also goes to other people. You know, if you've been through something and someone's going through it, you know, take a moment and be a better person and listen to them. Because you'll be surprised what some people just need an ear to listen to them. They don't realize that. Now, I'm not being preachy on my platform. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I can say this. I'm not gonna say the person's name, but I saw a friend of mine that was working. I talked to him before I went on my trip, and I didn't talk to him. Last time I didn't see him in a while. You know, I talked to him on Messenger because of a mishap, and you know, we talked for a minute, and he was going through some stuff, and I just shrugged it off like, oh well. I didn't really shrug off the problem that he had an issue. But it's like, man, you know, you hear people say, oh man, I just want to see you, or I just want to whatever. And, you know, you never know. You never know what you might mean to somebody, or what your personality might be for them, that they might need. And, you know, I went to go see, and I saw this person, and I didn't think anything of it. It wasn't like I wasn't going to see them. But, you know, I was like, I'll get around to it when I get around to it. And then I saw them, and I saw them where they were working. I didn't know that they were working at the hardware store, and I didn't know that I was going to run into them. But long and behold, I did. And, you know, they were so happy to see me. And that really changed my mind. So what I'm getting at is, you know, there are people out there that are going through shit just like you, and you don't have to feel bad. You know, like, there ain't nobody that understands. They may not understand your feelings. That doesn't mean that they don't understand what's going on, you know? And sometimes it's good to talk to people. But also be careful with the people that you do talk to. It's kind of a, you know, take responsibility with it. If you know that you're talking to somebody that's not very trustworthy, you may not want to tell them all your information that, you know, you might be having a problem with. But if you are talking to someone, you know, that says, hey, I can listen to you, or I will listen to you if you have an issue, then give it a try. But, you know, you don't know if this person is going to be a true person or not unless if you give it a try. But, you know, just have an open mind, and it's good to talk to people. You know, don't shut everybody out all the time if you're having issues. Sometimes you might have to, depending on the situation, depending on the people. But, you know, if you can, and if you have the ability to, and you have a good support group and good people in your life, talk to them. There's no need to try to hide what's going on, especially if they say that they want to try to help. You know, it's worth giving them a try, worth giving it a shot. You know, so. But that's my motivational little speech of the day. You know, try to, you know, there are people out there that you have as friends and stuff. You know, try to keep in touch with them if you can. There's some people out there that are just considered a lost cause, that you know that you don't need them in your life. And I'm not saying go dig those people up. If you got people that cause you trouble and they don't mean you any good, stay away from them. You know, they had their time, their moment in the sun with you, and if they screwed that up, then they screwed that up. I would say, if it was me, you know, maybe hash it out, try to come to a resolution, because you never know. You don't want someone to pass away and then you never had an opportunity to get shit straight. That'll mess with you. That's a bad feeling. Been there, done that, and then you just feel empty-handed and no closure at all. So it's better to just go on ahead and just, you know, be the bigger man or woman, you know. And if you have to say I'm sorry first, just to get the conversation going, then so be it. But you know, it's always good to get these things taken care of, because you don't want to lose the opportunity of, man, I wish I would have been able to, you know, say or do something, and then people are gone, and then you don't have an opportunity, and then you're sitting there unsatisfied because you didn't get off of you what you wanted to get off, because you let pride and ignorance blind you. So don't be like that. You know, I can't tell you guys how to be or what to do or how to be in your life or any of that mess, you know. But what I can tell you to do is, you know, just don't be stuck in that kind of situation with that low mentality. You know, if you want to be in a better place in your life, you got to think of your place being in a higher place. You hear people talk about this shit called higher vibration all the damn time. Well, a higher vibration means you're just not sitting there just, oh God, my life, you know, all the time, just, oh boy. Everybody's going to have a bad day. Now, I'm not saying that bad days, bad times, bad months, bad year don't happen. They do. But, you know, tomorrow is never guaranteed, but it's a possibility. And if you can live to tomorrow, there's a possibility it may be a little bit different. You know, not every day is exactly the fucking same. We all know that. You know, you just gotta bear with it, and don't worry so much about what the hell's going on with the world. This is not our problem. It's our problem because we live here. It's our problem because we're part of the countries that are, you know, inflicted or have an infliction. But this ain't our thing personally. So just hang tight, you know. That's the only thing I can tell you guys. Just hang tight. Not everything is always bad all the damn time. You know, there's people that want to believe that, and those people are buffoons. Okay, so don't listen to those blockheaded idiots. You know, nothing stays the same forever. Nothing good stays good forever. Nothing bad stays bad forever. It has to be a balance. You have to have good with bad. I mean, shit. You can't expect to get any fruits and vegetables to grow without it being raining outside. You know, it has to rain to produce fruit and vegetables and food to grow. You know, oh boy, look at old Timmy the cow. Oh man, he's pretty, but I want some meat. I guess I'm gonna have to chop him up. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things you have to do. See, my two brothers both stopped speaking to each other, and they both passed away without apologizing. Yeah, it is. Both my uncles. I had both my uncles stopped talking to each other. And then they died, and neither one of them got to say goodbye to each other. They were both too damn petty and hard-headed, and it's sad. So what I'm saying is that this is a real problem. I see a lot of people that are going down this path, and it's not good. You know? Not to say what you're doing is good or bad. Not to say that if you guys are, you know, you might be like, fuck that guy. I don't give a shit about him, blah, blah, blah. You know, fine. If that's the case, if that's really how you feel, fine. But what I'm getting at is, I know a lot of people who have that same pumped up mentality, and I've had that same pumped up mentality, you know, and I get it. I've had the same thing. I've been pumped up about people. I didn't want to be deal with, or someone get on my nerves and be like, man, fuck, get out of my damn face, and blah, 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 and all that kind of shit. But then something happens to them, and I'm like, oh, man, I feel bad about that, but it takes I'll put it this way, if you can forgive somebody and move on, or come to a resolution to be able to bury the hatchet, you're more of an adult person than most people are, and you have taken the first step to not being a person that can't heal. You can actually be a person that can heal. You can get out of your situation. Yeah, I know money is a big reason why people fight too, but it's silly. I know most people want to say like, well, the Bible says that money is the root to all evil. Money is the root to evil because of jealousy, and nobody knows how to have money properly. Everybody wants to have more than the next person, but nobody knows how to have enough. That's a problem. That's a sickness. That's a mental illness, but some people just don't know how to not be greedy, but then again, there's the other argument. You haven't had enough money to know what it's like to be this way, and you don't want to lose it. So, I mean, it's a double-edged sword. To have a lot is to be hated because you have it all, but also to not have it is to hate those that have it because you haven't had it. So, I mean, where do we really stand? We just, it's a fundamental flaw. It's either you have or you don't. And if you have, you don't understand. And if you don't have, you don't understand. So, don't be so caught up with money. Money's just shit anyways. It's alright. See, I am making an effort to apologize and ask for forgiveness and to heal my soul. Well, that's good. That's a good thing. There's people I have in my life that I know that have done things, and they're probably never going to apologize, and I'm probably never going to get any satisfaction with any of that, and that's fine. And that's the other thing too, guys, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have to understand as well, is that if someone does do something to you and you're like, well, I demand satisfaction, you may or may not get it in your lifetime. And I mean, if you do, cool. You're a very blessed individual to be able to have actually got closure or whatever it is that you were looking for. Some people don't ever get that, and if you don't, you may be one of the few that don't. And there's nothing about you. It ain't a strike on you for you doing anything. It's just they didn't do it. Now the only thing that you can do is just live a better life than what they expected you to live. Because I can tell you this, I've had people that, not currently, but people I used to date and people I was friends with that were always like, man, I can't wait to watch you, basically in a nice way of putting it, watch you fail at being an artist. And I'm like, cool, I appreciate that, I thank you. Haters aren't always bad, guys. Sometimes if you're doing great shit, it's always good to have a couple of haters. And here's the reason why. You're thinking, what the hell's going on with Mel? Did he bust his head? Did he have a incident? What happened? No, what I'm talking about is haters are your greatest asset. See, if you got somebody that despises everything that you do, they don't like your work, they don't like what you're doing, they hate everything that you do, what are they doing? They're spending the most time watching you to make sure what you're doing sucks. And in fact, you have total control over them by just existing. And the fact that you exist, you have taken everything away from them. That is the reason why they watch you. That is the reason why they want to be you. That's why they do what they do. That's why they always act the way that they do. It's because certain people are jealous of what you have. Everybody's got a skill and a gift that they can do that somebody else can't do. There are people who, growing up, karma is real and it pays you for whatever you do to a degree. Sometimes karma will do stuff. Sometimes, you just bring it upon yourself, which, then again, people will say, well, you brought on bad karma. But, there are things that karma will do. There we go. That looks nice. Karma is a thing that some people get afflicted by. Some people have to go through things and deal with stuff sometimes, and if you do, it sucks. But sometimes that's the only way people can learn, is that they have to go through hardship. And hard stuff. But you know, hopefully this talk will be able to help somebody, because I don't know, I had a feeling today that someone needed to hear some uplifting information. I could be wrong, and some of you could be like, man, shut up, Mel, I just want you to see you draw. Don't be talking about how I feel and all that kind of mess. And that's cool too. If you ain't feeling that, that's cool. I get it. You know, get back there and finish drawing what you were drawing. Don't be giving me none of that mess. And you know what? You're entitled to that, and that's okay. There we go. This guy's wearing blue jeans. Why do people have jealousy? Well, I can't explain for everybody. I know that some people have jealousy because either they feel like they're being left out of something, or they feel like you might have something over them that they may not ever be able to experience, or you know, whatever the case. There's many reasons why people act that way, and it's, lack of better words, is just literally something mentally wrong with that person, you know. Yeah, well, these are just words from experience. I guess experience is wisdom, but I don't know, man. There's always going to be somebody jealous of what you're doing. It doesn't matter who you are. Someone's gonna feel some kind of way about how you do stuff. I mean, hell, you could eat an apple a certain way, just the way you're eating a piece of fruit. They're like, man, I hate that dude. Why? Man, screw him and the way he's eating that apple. Man, he makes me look like I'm dumb. Yeah, or they feel inferior to someone else due to life experience. They could feel inferior, or the fact that there's many different things. People sometimes can feel inferior. Sometimes they feel like, or they could be jealous of somebody because they could think that they're better than another person. And somebody could end up, I know this for a fact, and I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus on this, but there were some people, there's especially one person I know for a fact, growing up, man, this dude was always, we were, you know, it was a friend of mine, and it sucks. You know, like everything I would do, it was always some kind of jealousy of what I was doing. But the problem was I wasn't doing anything to be jealous about. You know, it was not anything for a person to be jealous about. Like, oh man, I went to the store and I bought a shirt on sale because it was on sale. Okay. And then I see this individual, and then they're like, man, I don't understand why you got that shirt, and da-da-da-da-da, and get all bent out of shape because of it. And then make me feel bad because I bought something I wanted. And I'm like, that has nothing to do with you. Why are you trying to project off and make me feel terrible? But it was because they had a problem with what was going on with them, and that they had an issue. They wanted to be better than everybody. They didn't want nobody being better than them. That was what the issue was. That was what the problem always came down to, was I was supposed to be better than this, and I was supposed to have been better than you, and now you're doing this and you're better than me. And it didn't have nothing to do with anybody being better than anyone. It was literally just a fact of a situation that was able to be taken upon and capitalize off of it, and then somebody else got pissed because of it. And it was quite sad, and it caused a problem with me and that person's friendship for a long period of time. So much so, I just don't really communicate with them anymore nowadays. And it's sad. It put a rift between us. But, you know, some people, that it happens that way. Now, not to say that everybody's going to run into that. Some of you may not ever run into any shit like that. And if you don't, hey, man, damn, good for you. You know, not trying to say that in a condescending way, but I'm meaning it. If you go through life and, oh, man, that just sounds like bullshit. I ain't never dealt with that. That sounds like something dumb. Well, good for you. I'm glad that you didn't have to deal with that. I'm glad that you don't have any suck-ass people to do shit like that, or anybody to be jealous. But I will tell you this. being jealous of a person, this is something I learned a long time ago. To be jealous of a person, you can't just be jealous of one aspect of it. You have to be jealous of them completely. You know, and being jealous of a person is being jealous of everything good and bad. You know, not everything everybody's doing out in life is always going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. Some people may be doing stuff that might be a little different than you, and you know, you might be like, oh man, that's really fucking awesome, that's great, that's blah blah blah, man, screw that guy, they're doing this, and you know, and you might get jealous, but you don't know what else might be going on. They may have a Porsche, and you know, you're like, oh man, I ain't got nothing, I'm over here driving trash and all this other shit. You could feel like that, yeah, and that's what you want to do, but nobody's forcing you to feel like that, and I hope you don't. I hope none of you guys feel like that. But if by chance, and I say but if by chance that is the case, you know, don't let other people do that and be jealous of them, because you don't know what they may be doing. They may be living in a marriage that sucks and nobody loves them, or they living in a house that everybody treats them like shit, and they out here just doing whatever, trying to make themselves feel better. And you know, you never know. So just, you know, watch yourself how you get, you know, pumped up about other people, because you know, if you're getting jealous about other people, you know, you got to take in consideration the good and the bad, because you can't have everything without having something, you know, going on. And a lot of these people have shit going on, and I know this because, you know, I've talked to many people. You know, I just don't have any problem talking to them. But I ask, I'm like, oh man, must be great having this Porsche. Yeah, it must be, you know, until you have to make this and that, or you have to pay this, or, oh my God, I had to get brakes and I had to pay that. And it's just like, oh, okay. And then you don't realize. So, you know, don't be jealous of everybody and everything, because you never know what kind of shit someone's going through just to have what they have, you know. So just something to think about. Now I know I probably jabbered your ear off enough to get you guys, to bore you guys. So if I did, sorry. So these punk jeans are coming out pretty good. Oh, thank you. I didn't know if it was motivative or not. I just, you know, there's just certain things in life I've experienced, and, you know, I feel like maybe I can help somebody with it, and if I can, cool. And if I can't, then, you know, it's not, no harm, no foul. I tried. You know, it's just, we all deal with things differently. You know, and thank you. I got a whole bunch of new music. Glad you enjoy it. Yeah, I got some new music I wanted to try. I thought it was pretty neat. Oh man. These belts. It doesn't act right. So we're not going to use that belt. I'm going to use a different belt. Oh no. We're not. I don't know. Usually we have more people than this, but I mean, you know, it's also Tuesday, so I mean, you know, we may or may not be getting a lot of people in. It's a possibility, you know. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes we get a lot of people, sometimes we don't. Hopefully we get some more people coming in. That'd be cool if we did. But yeah, again, people may have things going on, you know, you never know. You never know. Yeah, this music's pretty raw this time. I'm trying to find something that's close to actual artists. Where is Shane? That's a good question. Where is that crazy brother of yours? Where is he? Huh. Oh, so he lives in the J building? That's interesting. Well, that's cool. At least he's got somewhere to go, so that's a plus. Well, shit. Looks like this isn't going to act right for us, so now since we got the belt here, now we got to go through and do the studs manually. I'll use these. Damn. Well, this was kind of turned into a pain in the ass for the belt. Because it doesn't turn. I'll get it to turn. I mean, if this is the only way to get the studs on the belt, fine. I think it's sloppy. I'm not pleased with any of that. See, this is what happened when I got a bunch of stud brushes. Okay. The only other one I can think of is I got one of those, and that would work. But I gotta shrink that down significantly, and it doesn't turn. I think these do. Oh boy. Okay, well, here we go, guys. This is what we're going to do. We're going to erase the inner part of the actual belt. Okay, where all the loops are at, and then we're going to put studs there. And this should work. Hopefully it should work. At least trying to. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. What is this shit? Fine, 45. 45, there. You can barely even see it too, which is shit, but whatever. Okay, so now we got that. Now I can come through here with all the denim details. Yeah, I got some easier listening music. I know it sounds a little bit different than what I'm normally listening to, but I figured it would be a little bit easier to listen to this when drawing. For some people don't like all the hard techno shit, so I get it. I just listen, you know. Some people tell me, hey man, I like your show, but I don't like all the music. I'm like, well, okay, I guess, you know, some people do. You know, but all you can do is try to make a nice medium for people. I probably shouldn't have put that chain up there first. That was kind of stupid on my part. Now I know everybody looks like they're just wearing regular jeans and shit, but no, I'm about to tatter all this stuff up. See, it's very stupid. You have to draw the stuff first, get it on there, and then you can tatter up the jeans and tatter up clothes. Because all this stuff sucks, and you have to do it that way, you know. Not a big fan of it. Not a big fan. I think when I get done with my stream tonight, though, I'm probably going to go back to playing survival mode of Fallout. So, thank you guys for getting me hooked on that. So, that's, yeah, that's where I'm going to be spending the rest of my evening after we get done with the show. No big deal, though. I ain't saying it like, oh my god, I gotta play this game. No, I'm kind of thrilled about it now because I found out about that damn water situation. You know, everybody's wearing jeans at this concert, which is fine. Most people wear jeans when they go to metal concerts. I don't think it would be right to wear anything but jeans, probably. You know, just run a higher risk of getting your clothes torn. Been there, done that. Sucks going to a show and then getting your clothes torn up. And see, the crazy thing is I got a damn bracelet with some spikes on here. Got spikes. There we go. Nothing like a pit with spikes. I'll just put it this way: if you know, you know. If you know, you know. There we go. See, this density shit. See, I hate that. Because you gotta just draw it real quick, like one motion kind of deal. Kind of sucks a little bit doing that, but whatever. You know, can't win all of them. So I got the pants tear, and I got the guys here, got all the boys running around with the jeans. Got everybody stomping around and punching around and got everything going, so it looks pretty good so far. And that guy's wearing skinny jeans, and you know, he's got probably some low tops. Damn it. I don't know why it's so blurred up when I'm trying to. Yeah, I'll crank up the stabilization. Damn. Alright, well that works. That's as good as it's gonna get there, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just have to erase that. That's the only problem with some of these brushes, is that you have to move quickly with them. And if you don't, then you run into issues like with this, and that becomes kind of a pain. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got a knocked out guy there. Got that, got her little dress. Spikes. Okay, we're almost done. Oh man, there we go. Alright. Turn this fan off. There we go. Take his little jacket off there. Now I got the dude knocked out. And then we got the guy over here. Oh, let's see. Alright. So mostly everybody's going to be wearing blue jeans. Let's see. Got this guy wearing red pants. You know. Got red pants. Didn't want that to happen. Yeah. This guy, I want to give him just some faded gray, darker, grayer looking black pants. Oh, well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to, but, what do we got going on here? Oh, I see. I see. There we go. Had to help that man get his buckle right. You know, he was over here buckling. Oh shit! No. Yeah. I don't know what this song is, but I'm tired of it. There we go. I don't understand that, but that's stupid. Alright, whatever. Even though I fixed it, even though there's no broken line there, whatever. This is the stupid stuff, guys, I've talked about with this software. You know, further away it's broken lines, closer up it's not. That kind of stupid mess. Now look at that buckle. You guys got kind of quiet in the chat. I guess everybody's just watching now. That's cool too. I don't know. I just sometimes I like to talk. I know I was rambling for a minute. Maybe I made sense to somebody out there. Maybe I helped somebody with something. I just don't want to sit here all quiet. You guys can talk if you want, or if you don't have to. I'm not gonna make you do something you don't want to do. You want to sit there in silence and just watch? Hey, cool, go for it. I just thought this song sounded interesting. There wasn't anything in particular I was getting this song for, besides the fact I just liked the sound of it. It almost sounded like the 70s. Yeah, see, I heard that part and I was like, alright. Okay, I know what's happening here. Hey. Alright, cool. Well, that was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a little something for you. I don't know what the hell that was, but I thought it was cool. People talk about all kinds of stuff. So anybody got another topic to talk about or want to talk about, or do you want to just hear me just ramble about some silly stuff? Because I got nothing really to ramble about, do I? I don't know. I can't really think of anything to ramble about. Someone throw something in the chat. Let's talk. What you got? Don't be afraid. You're in a safe space. Ain't nobody gonna say anything bad. And why are you harassing everybody, Mel, to talk about something? Well, I'll put it this way. I'm sitting here listening to this music full blast in my ear, and this shit will put me to sleep. That's why sometimes I have a hard time with doing the time-lapse messes, because, you know, I'm over here trying to do these videos and shit, and sometimes this music will make me just pass out in the seat. I'll just fall asleep right there. So, you know, sometimes talking ain't that bad. But if you guys don't want to, that's cool. I'll think of something here in a minute. There's going to be a guy running around in this, just wearing sweats. Sweats and tennis shoes. That seems like a good punk thing to wear, sweats and tennis shoes. Just, I don't care, I'm here. I made it. You know. Oh yeah, that's right. That man got dusted. He got beat in the face. He ain't getting up. Don't worry about that, man. He ain't getting up. He's done. Now you guys will get to see the brush that I've been trying to use this whole time, because you have to have it filled in to be able to use it. So oh nope, that man doesn't have a head. Everybody's steamrolling through. Oh, he has a missing section of his neck. Okay, there we go. Let me ask you guys a question, since I got everybody's attention on here. How many of you have been feeling just like blah? I'm not talking about like blah, like, oh God, I'm depressed, help me. Just like, just no real emphasis and emotion with like, just like, like, oh man, I gotta go to the grocery store, you know. Oh man, I gotta go do this. I don't want to do that. I don't know. Maybe it's the weather, maybe it's the pollen, maybe it's the heat. I've been feeling like that a little bit. It's been like things are more labor to do than usual. And I don't know. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe something else going on. I don't know. But I can't say I've noticed it. Yep. Oh boy, look at that broken line for her arm. Okay. Maybe I might be the only one. Could be the fact that I'm not getting enough rest. But I have been getting more sleep lately, so what is it? Just curious. Didn't know if anybody else experienced that or had that issue going on. But chances are probably not. You know, it could just be bad habits of how I'm sleeping and how I'm doing stuff. Probably gonna need to give me something to drink here in a minute. So we may take a brief intermission here in a sec. I myself didn't think clearly when I was getting myself together today. Oh boy, this is going to be a mess in here. Okay, I have to fix this up. I had a very neat idea for the character, but to make it cute, we're going to have to come in here and do some surgery. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some serious surgery. It didn't lay right. You know, the brush is not bad. I mean, it's free. There's another user of the software that created this. I mean, they did a damn good job just making this by hand, which apparently you can make brushes. I didn't know that. See, I probably have been feeling this way for weeks. See, I didn't know what it was, or if it's just me. Maybe it's the fact that maybe it's the weather. I mean, the weather does feel a little screwy right now. We have an El Nino coming through, a whole bunch of all kinds of crazy stuff, you know. And I know that some people are looking at it as being signs of something else, and it's possible. You know, I'm not denying these things, but there's certain things I don't really talk about on the platform that I talk about. Maybe on a different situation, maybe a different channel. Maybe I might have a you know, podcast or something, just talking about stuff for 30 minutes or so. I don't know. Main thing is I'm trying to find something to catch my work or catch my content and go viral so people can pay attention and see what's going on more. One thing I know, we are all experiencing the shift, the 6-month mid-year shift of powers that be. Yeah, well, that's also a thing. You know, some people don't believe in that, some people do. For those of you that don't, it ain't nothing to scoff at or be like, oh God, what is this? You know, there are things that are seen and unseen, known and unknown in the realm of physical existence. We don't have any damn comprehension or even an idea to you know, really be like, oh man, I know everything. No, you don't. Actually, you don't. We don't know what's going on. I know that there are all kinds of wild stuff is happening right now, and you know, people are feeling it. Everybody's feeling it. You know, nobody's just like, if you ain't feeling it, that's probably because either A, you are trying so damn hard not to, or B, you have literally gone completely limp and just dead to the situation. But yeah, everybody's feeling something. I know that for a fact. You can't lie to me, and you know, other people might be like, "Nah, I ain't feeling nothing." If you ain't feeling anything, cool, I'll give you that. But what do you mean, Mel? What do you mean by feeling something? Well, you know, everybody's feeling some kind of way. Everybody, like, right now is the time where people are starting to understand self-worth and self-understanding. You know, it's the time of self, and you know, it's all about self-help, self-awareness, being aware of oneself. Like, you know, you can not be aware of your own self. How is that even possible, Mel? What the hell are you talking about? Makes sense. You're over here talking shit again. Am I? Okay, well, you know, knowing oneself is knowing, like, what drives you, what pushes you, what gets you going, what gets you up in the morning, what's your drive, what is your ultimate push in life, what makes you want to try, what makes you want to just, man, alright, I'm getting up today to do this, a paycheck, is that what it is? Because I can tell you this much, certain things that you do in life, you have to have a purpose. You're just getting up doing shit just to be doing, that ain't gonna last long. You're not fulfilled. Why do you think people have children and shit? So they have a reason to feel fulfilled in life, or they just, just some people just ain't, they were doing stuff and they chose to do something different, and they chose not to. They just wanted to stay where they were at and do what they were doing, if you know what I mean. But you know, that's how that works. But yeah, no, I feel like a lot of people are feeling like my worth is more important than all this other stupid shit. And you know what? You're right, because you gotta take in consideration your own worth and stuff. People got to, you know, we don't take time for ourselves. if you sat there and talked to anybody you know, you could even look at your own self if you really want to, and I'm only saying that because some people may not want to look into themselves with this, so that's fine, don't. But if you don't even want to be involved with it, just listen. Entertain me by just listening. Okay, so you got yourself, you're doing everything, you're doing your life, but then you feel like something's missing, and then you're not the only person. Everybody's feeling like there's a piece missing. It's like when you build a chair or build any piece of furniture. You find an extra screw, and it isn't one of the extra screws that they put in the package. Is missing somewhere. Where's this screw go? That's kind of how most of us are feeling. It's like we're missing pieces and parts to us. Where are they? Where is this? Where's all this stuff gone? Where has this happiness or this sadness come from? Or where did this happiness come from? Okay, well, this is from this, or the sadness is from that. We don't even have these answers, but we know that we're all stressed by the world that we're in. In the world that we're in, we can't focus on that all the time. But I think that has to do a lot with some people feeling restless and tired. I think my thing is that I'm doing all this work and okay, it's just try to take some time for yourself, and you don't have to do anything critical either. You can just I want to take an hour walk, and it's just for me to relax, or I'm going to sit at the park for an hour because it's just me to relax, or I want to sit here and read a book because I want to do this, or you just sit in silence for a minute. You give yourself time to be with yourself, and then find out what are you missing, what's really going on with you. Are you happy? Are you sad? What are you happy or sad about? And if you are sad, what is it that you can do? Can you do anything to change it? Can you change the people you're around? Can you change the environment that you're in? What is it is there anything that you're capable of doing? Because there are situations sometimes that we get bummed out as people, and what I'm getting at is this: if you're feeling bummed out, and it's your situation, try to change it. Now, some of you might be like, Mel, I can't change it. I ain't got the money. I ain't got the resources. Okay, well, you know what? I've been there too. Just because I didn't have the money and the resources at the time doesn't mean that it's not possible. Anything is possible. Don't give up. Just hang in there. Just hold on. You just got to find a different route to go about it. But, and some people may not want to hear this today, but I felt like this is something that needed to be said. I'm saying it tonight because I feel like it needed to be said. I feel like people that are watching this stream, and some people that have been on here in the last couple of days, they're feeling something. They're feeling some kind of way. They're feeling either unappreciated, or maybe not happy, or maybe if you are happy, you're lacking something. Maybe you lost contact with friends. Maybe you don't have contact with family anymore. Maybe you're losing family or losing friends, or maybe people are just not around. Or the simplest thing is you ain't even got to lose anybody. You just ain't happy with yourself. There's a way to be able to still, you don't have to give up in your life. You ain't got to just give up and just give in. It's going to be hard, but, it's just, right now sucks, and everybody's experiencing it. So you're not alone. There are other people. There's just some people that deny to acknowledge that there's an issue. These people you can't do anything about. That's fine. They'll come around when their time is ready for them to come around, or some people may not. But, the thing is that if you're feeling this kind of way, don't feel like you're the only one. Don't feel like I'm the only assed out person in the world that feels this way. You're not. There are other people. Just some people do different things to cope with it. Some people drink, some people don't. Some people use hard shit, some people don't. Some people eat it away, some people don't. It depends on what you do to help your situation. But I can definitely tell you guys, you're not alone. You can talk. And, find good people to talk to. Do new stuff. Take time for yourself. Hey, hello, Smithy. How you doing? Thank you for showing up. I don't know if you've been here before, but if you have, then thank you for coming back. If this is your first time, thank you for being here. What we're doing is I'm just working on a picture here. This is basically a punk show. I'm trying to get everybody situated in here, and I'm just talking. So, had some stuff on my mind. I wanted to talk to the chat. So, if hey, what up, Sloth? So, I mean, if you guys are feeling it, cool. Don't take it to heart, okay? I want you guys to understand this. If I'm talking to you, it's because I feel something with my group that I want them to know. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad that you're here. You know, so it's not a rant. I'm not ranting and raving. It's just something I just thought about. You know, we're all of us are just touching base with the community here of what's going on. I'm not, and when we talk, the two things that we don't talk about that I stay away from is politics and religion. I don't want to get involved with that because the fact that nobody's got a straight answer with any of it. I'm just going to be straight honest with that. Everybody has an opinions about it, and that's fine with the opinions. You can have an opinion. That's cool. Nobody's saying that you can't, but nobody has a definite answer either. There is an answer, but not everybody wants to agree with the answer. Therefore, it causes conflict. Therefore, I don't want to bring that into the community because I want everybody to enjoy the artwork and the fun. But just so you know, Smithy, what we're doing here, Tuesdays and Thursdays I do videos of me drawing. This is a picture from last week. One of the viewers, Volse, he was talking about wanting to do a punk show, so with a punk chick, and that's what I'm doing here. So I'm trying to get everything situated and together so it works right, and I'm trying to color it in so I can do all the torn, tattered clothes, as I got a torn, tattered clothes brush that I've been waiting to use for quite some time. I got a bunch of shit here, so you're in for a treat. So I hope you stick around. Hope that the conversation doesn't scare you away. You know, we're a good group here, and as you can see, most of the people that are here, they're here because they enjoy the room, they enjoy the people. So, you know, don't feel like you're in here with a bunch of strangers. You know, we're all here just having a good time, and this is where we spend our Tuesdays and Thursdays. Also, Sundays and Mondays I video game, same time, 7 to 10 Central Time. So, you know, check that out. Give you a quick rundown. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The last concluding thought about what I was talking about is this: don't get caught up in the TV. Okay, like just don't focus so much on the social media and the television, guys. That's going to ruin your brain. That's like watching television and watching all this news and shit. It's kind of like cooking a burrito with the microwave door open, and it's actually fully cooked and just spewing all that radiation on you. You know, you have no shield, you have no filter. It's just literally just you're saturated in it, and you can't think clearly. You know, constructive. Using your own mind to come up with conclusions of things is the best way. Don't just be stuck there for the mouthpiece telling you what to do and what not to do. Figure it out for yourself if you really care. And if you don't care, ain't no big deal about it. No harm, no foul, right? So, you know, that's kind of the things to. Only thing I can tell you is just stress is out there, and there are things that are designed to keep us all stressed out. There are things that are designed to keep us all in a weird mental space, okay? But nothing has power without you giving it power. So if you have the capability, now you might be like, Mel, you don't know shit. What are you talking about? You're over here just running your mouth. Well, I know from personal experience, and that's the only reason why I'm even bringing this, is because I always figured if I had an opportunity and a platform to tell people something to help them, I want to try, because I didn't have it when I went through the hard stuff that I was going through. What I would have given for just a kind word from time to time. So if you don't get it from anywhere else, if you get it from here, cool, and you get to watch an awesome show. So, you know, maybe it might help somebody, and if it does, then you know my work here is done. I did a great job. I'm gonna give her some punk pink, and then we're gonna tather her dress up. Yeah, there we go. I like that. That came out really nice. Punktastic pink. And I think I'll make her bracelets black. Yeah. I mean, you can be a punk girl, but you don't have to always wear everything just solid pink all the time, you know. But I would feel some kind of way if I got trampled. Well, oh yeah, we can do this. We'll give her pink laces on her, would these would be considered docs? I don't know. These would probably be considered some shit kickers. Maybe docs. Who knows? Do you want to give her pink boots? I don't know what color boots, but I know the laces are going to be pink. I know that, and that's broken. I'm trying to finagle this so I don't have to deal with broken lines. Also, another thing too, Smithy. I know you're new here, so I'm just kind of giving you the quick rundown. Since we're already working on this picture, how this normally works is when you get in here, if you, it's like first come first serve kind of thing. First couple of people who are in here, I'll do a warm up picture usually when we start on Tuesday or Thursday, unless if we already have something that we were previously working on. So if I finish this and we don't have anything to do Thursday, I'll do a warm up picture, usually just playing around with some stuff, getting some settings set up, making sure my brushes and stuff are working fine, and then I will throw in, hey, what do you guys want? And the first couple of people that start spewing out stuff in the chat, like, oh, I don't know, I want to see a horse with a Mega Man suit on, and I would start drawing the horse with a Mega Man suit on. And someone else might be like, and he's eating ice cream inside of his helmet. So then you'll have ice cream spewing out of the helmet. That's the type of stuff. Purple boots, okay, I can probably do that. But that's the kind of stuff that I do. That's the type of work that I do here. So, you know, I guess you could say I'm just a normal, everyday illustrator, and that's what I like to do. And most of the music here has to be, you know, copyright free. So, Epidemic Sound, if you guys are interested in the music, oh boy, that's shit right there. If you like the music, that's where, okay, that one's broke. That's where it comes from. And I don't know what else to say besides enjoy the show. That's about it. They had some new songs on there too, guys, that I picked up. I got some new music yesterday. Got like 63 new songs. There we go. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying not to rush it. That's the biggest issue when I get here, is because I get to this part and it's like, oh man, yeah, because you know it's nearly done, but then this is what I call the lack of better words, I like to call this the fuck up point, because this is usually where that happens. This is the zone where this happens, where you're like, everything's going real good, and then all of a sudden you put something up here and it's like, oh man, what is that? What is this? You know, so trying to keep from that. Okay, the purple's not bad. Yeah, purple's not bad. So now the big thing is that I got to do this. Let me, yeah. So I'm curious, Smithy, how'd you find me? Did you just find me just looking around? And the reason why I'm asking is because I'm trying to figure out this algorithm thing. Because you know the overlords of YouTube, it's almost impossible to find out anything through them. Because every time that you do, they're like, oh well, hey, look over here. You know, like, oh, what's this? And it's like, yeah, don't worry about that. So it never tells me anything, but I'm just curious. And if you don't want to tell me, that's cool. You know, that's fine as well. But I'm always curious how people find me because you know it doesn't really say very much on my end. There we go. All right, and then we're going to give him just some blackout boots. We're just going to give him some blackout boots there, and then we'll darken up the soles, and then I'm going to be done with him. I was surfing YouTube and saw you live. That's cool. Hey, nice. Well, I'm glad to know that I'm starting to show up. That's good news. You know, it's hard being a creator sometimes because you never know where you never know where your stuff is going. You never know if it's actually showing up. You know, the algorithm is so weird. Such a weird thing being just a, you know, just watching and it's like, well, what is happening here? Is it even doing anything? Like what's going on? But that's good to know. That makes me feel good knowing that you know it's out there and people are able to see it. So that's good and you know got a new viewer. So let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of people do that. There is nothing on TV. Yeah. Creating out into the void. I understand that. Yeah, there's not much on TV. They show the same stuff and nobody cares. Or they have shows that people want. And I'm going to say this because I was a big fan of whatchamacallit. What was it? Oh God. I'm going to make a fool out of myself. Drawing a blank. Firestarter or whatever it was. I liked that show. And then they're like, oh, people like it? Now we're going to take it off the air. That's usually how stuff goes. As soon as people start liking it, unless if you're watching people just exploit themselves because they want to be on TV and then they expose their whole life and their whole life story and all of that stuff for a couple of views. I mean, why would I do that? Because I want to be seen. I don't know, and I've never been a fan of reality TV myself. It's like, come on, man. There's got to be something else, you know, something else that they could put. But YouTube does have a better, you know, better channels and stuff. I mean, everybody's doing something different, so. Okay. Too much saturation, too many choices without really having a choice. Yeah, you know, like, get your 5,620 channels of the same shit. You know, I don't want that. Oh, man, what do you watch? I don't know. I'm trying to get through 700 channels of football to get to something. Or, you know, it's so hard to find anything. You know, just the same stuff. Or you do and you know, or you miss it, or if it's a different time, just a whole bunch of stuff. It's always something. And then you got these, you know, these channels that you can get space from, I guess. You know, sometimes they're like, oh man, yeah, you can get so and stream this and stream that, and next thing you know, now you got 10 different streaming stations, all because of the fact that we're trying to find television. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what color I want to do these. Yeah, I know that there's some rough lines. I know somebody's looking at this and be like, hey man, you got rough lines back there. I know. I'm well aware. I know what's going on. I see it. There's all that shit down there. I don't want to be bothered with it because the brush messed up. And you guys know how I am when the brushes don't want to act right and I got to do double the work. It pisses me off. Yes, I know. It's part of it. But I'm going to come back. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. So I will be back for that in a minute. You know, I had a bad thought here for a minute, guys. I was really sitting here for a second. I was like, yo, what if we just cut out on this for a minute and I go on ahead and fire up some Fallout 4 and do some of that survival since I'm hooked. It's your fault. You guys wanted me to do this. I blame you. I wasn't hooked to it that much until I found out about the bottles. Now I have a problem. Nah, I gotta stay consistent. I can't jump around. This is drawing day. It's fine. It's fine. But just to update, to let you guys know, I have a little update. I want to turn the music down just for a second. I have a I have a relative that passed away, unfortunately, and we are having a celebration of life thing on, well, I think it's Saturday or Sunday. I think it's on Saturday. If it is on Saturday, then disregard it. I believe it is Saturday. But regardless, I'm going to be doing that, and if it is on Sunday, then I might be late. But if it's on Saturday, then it will be later. But I think it is. But I can't remember. I got too much shit going on. I gotta try to do some house projects. By the way, let's talk about that for a minute. What a big quack of silliness that this thing called home improvements, man. If any of you have a home, you know exactly what I'm talking about. What a load. All this, oh man, you got to do this, you got to do that. You got to do this and that. This guy's just going to just be bumming it. I think he may have just got out of a prison or something to come to this show because he's looking Saturday, June 3rd. Okay, so never mind. I will be here Sunday. But Sunday we're going to start an hour early because I need more time with the frustration of the game because I am playing in survival mode and I'm like have no materials. So I want to do probably half the stream. I might start early, about 6 o'clock. If you can make it, cool. If you can't, and you can only make it here at the normal time, no harm, no foul. I'm not gonna be all sad and mopey about it if you can't make it on that time. But definitely, we're gonna try to do some more stuff. I'm tired of this song. I don't want to deal with that. There, that's better. Sometimes that song gets on my damn nerves. But anyways, we're gonna try to start off that, and then we'll make some progress. Probably try to build on the town, and then we'll go to Empyrean, and I want to try to play on that because I want us to get off of that planet. I gave you a little bit of kind of a general idea of what that game consists of. So that's what's coming up soon. Looking at this, we may be finishing this up probably on Thursday. Didn't realize there was so much extra detail to this. Let's give him some red suspenders. Red suspenders would be cool. I think they would go with the blue a little bit. It's weird how the colors red and blue go together in a weird way. It's almost like the color spectrum is like an exception for red. You know, it's like, oh, you're using red. I guess. What color are you using it with? Blue? I suppose. You know, it's kind of like one of those things like, I suppose it may work. But, looking good so far. Almost got everybody here. I don't know if any of you guys have been in a mosh pit before, but man, what a fun time that is. Now, I'm not going to say, oh man, it's just a lot of fun and easy. Now, you go in there and you literally get your ass kicked a little bit, but, you know, some people like that. I can't say I don't, because I've been in many. I got plenty of scars to prove it. That might be also contributing to why I'm a little off and crazy. Nah, I don't blame them. I don't blame that. I blame all the techno and Slipknot. You know, well, yeah, okay, so yeah, it came full circle, you know, yeah, go to their concerts, get beat up a little bit, come home, yeah, no, good stuff, good times. Alright, let's see, we got this guy running here. Everybody's running. That's the thing about mosh pits. You gotta keep moving in these. You can't stay still or you'll get trampled. Nothing's worse than getting trampled in a stampede of sweaty men and women bumping into each other because they're having a good time, and then they plow into you, and then you fall, and then you have a terrible time because you fell. But here we go. Boom, look at that. There we go. We got some tears. We got a tear there. You know, we're going to put the heart shape. I'm going to shrink that down. I'm going to put that right here. Oh, that didn't even show up all the way. Damn. There we go. Little tear there. Let's see. If we can shrink this down, we might be able to get some fringe going on somewhere. Oh, well, we may not, but that's okay. That's okay. We can get some tear there. We can get a little bit more tear here, you know, bust on the inside of the leg, you know, give her a little tear there, give this dude a little tear on his body. I'm just going to tear his shirt right here, and give him a little tear there on his jeans and a little bit there. Give this guy a tear on his jeans, and see what was going to be cool about this is I'm going to come back in their skin tone, and then it will look like actual shredded jeans and shredded clothing, which is really cool. Really cool how this person made this brush, you know, because it's wild. It's just like, oh man, you know, they took all the hard work out of trying to make it. Like there, I put that there because I wanted his shirt to look a little tattered, but this might be it. Let me see. Did I lose the pen? Oh boy. Yeah, there we go. This song is weird. I just liked it because it sounded like something from Nintendo. And I'm like, why not? You know, why not? It sounded like Nintendo, why not? You know? Ah, here it is. So I'm going to shrink this down a little bit and then fray. There it is. Nope, that hit her hand. I don't want that. Oh, here's this guy's shirt. There we go. Okay, so now you guys get to see a little bit of the tatter going on. I didn't want to shred them too bad. Now I'll take that back. I did. I do. I want to give her some more shredded edges. I feel like that every time I eat Taco Bell. That's what I feel like. Do. You know, yeah, that right there. That's you know, that's one of those fucking taco boxes in a Baja Blast. That's what your stomach sounds like. Yeah, they got do. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't have to be lewd about it. If you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly. I hate it, but we all eat it. All right, here we go. Let's see if this is the same tone. Nope. I might now. This is where it gets all funky. Sometimes I have to change the skin tone because I'll lose the tone, and then I have to like redo it. Like this guy right here, I'm just gonna redo his whole skin tone for this to work. But as you see here, there's his jeans all ratty tatty tooty and busted up. There we go. So you know you got that, and then over here you got Mr. Brown Body, and then I guess no, his body needs to be a little bit. Let's see here, maybe. Okay, well we'll chocolate him up a little bit. We'll call him Mr. Coffee. Yeah, we'll put Mr. Coffee here. There we go. There's some coffee. Yeah, I know. It's like, oh man, that's a little shred. That ain't much. Yeah, not really. But that's okay. You know, everybody else over here, some people are more hardcore than others. But I feel like they need a little bit more. They need a little bit more shred. Got a pretty solid group today. Pretty solid group. Man, if I can get this damn thing to act right with the size, or it may not go exactly where I want it to go. There we go. Alright, Coffee. Mr. Coffee. There it is. Alright. I don't feel like this song either. That works. Alright. 9 o'clock. Do you know where your Cowboys are at? I remember that commercial that they used to show. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? Do you know where your kids are? I mean, that was such a silly commercial. But now it's kind of like, oh man, did they do that? Yeah, they used to ask where the kids were. It was pretty nice growing up at that time. You can get lost in, you know, but now you can't because people, you know, they'll basically kidnap you and turn you into, you know, McRib sandwiches, and that's the end of that. Yeah, you heard me right. I joke about it. It's not anything funny, and I hope I don't lose anybody as a subscriber for this, but it's kind of a dark joke I've been saying since I was young, that, you know, during the time of the McRib coming out, a lot of people end up missing. They go missing, disappear, you know, because they need that McRib meat. But, yet again, you know, I'm not trying to be mean and nasty. I'm just, you know, it's just a joke. Just a joke. But makes you think a little bit. Where exactly did I get that McRib meat from? Because I've never seen a McRib cow before, you know, just saying. Not trying to be a problem. Oh, Mel, you're crazy. I am a little bit. Yeah, you got me. You caught me. You caught me. There we go. Oh, it's a little bit darker. Oh, okay. Well, fine. Is it? No. Damn. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh. Okay. Well, there's that. Okay. And then it's going to blacken the entire screen and it's going to go down. Yep, no. Okay. That might be two different colors. That's very possible. Alright, punk show indeed. Okay, well thank you Smithy for being here, and definitely enjoyed you being here. Can't wait to see you back again. I hope you have a good night. Alright guys, looks like we are getting out there and noticed. Look at that. Very happy. Very good stuff. Good stuff. Look at these leggings torn. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty dope. I like this. It's real rugged, real grunge. You know? This is nice. I like that. I like how it's coming out. It's got this like real 90s feel to it. Like, you know, it's an era. Like if you didn't get a chance to see it or be a part of it or even know about it, it's like you missed out. Like, some of us were kids during the 90s, but still, even being a kid, you still understood what was going down. Still understood the scene, what was happening. You know, a lot of people were out there just living it up. Shows, concerts, music, all that stuff was just cool, man. It just something that was a lot different. But you know, not saying that music and stuff today isn't good. Not saying that. I know I don't want to be caught up as one of those, you know, oh, you one of those nostalgia people. You can't get with the times. No, I get with the times. It just ain't shit happening right now. Everything kind of sucks. I mean, damn, look at video games, man. Shit. Needless, do I need to say more? Do I need to say more, guys? I mean, you know, we all out here trying to play games, and then they come in with the micros, and I don't know how many of us are so tired of microtransactions. I could probably scream until I'm pale in the face because I am so tired of microtransactions. They get on my damn nerves. And I know that the game, whatchamacallit, Warframe has been taking all my damn money. That game has notoriously been taking my money. And I'm tired of it taking my money. I can't help it. I'm not tired of it. Damn it. I keep freely giving them my cash. You know. Well, that's because I like the game. Here we go. Techno time. I like this song. I don't know why. Just something about it just, you know, like, book your getaway today. Buy 2 plans, get 1 free at participating places. Act now and we'll throw in not 1, not 2, but 3 Baya buoys. Just gotta act now. Make sure that you talk to your representative before you conclude your transaction. Get ready for the summer of a lifetime. You know, tickets are going fast. You know what I'm saying. It sounds exactly like that kind of shit. But you know, you enjoyed it. You would have bought it. You would have bought it. Don't lie to me. All expense paid vacation. 3 days, 4 nights. Pure bliss out here in the ocean. Grab your friends, grab your family, and come out for a wild time. You know, that kind of stuff. You're hooked. You're already on the phone now. How can I get a plan for like 12 people or so? You know, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a vacation of a lifetime. And then you get there, and then automatically they're going to try to sell you a whole bunch of shit that you don't need. Look at that. That sucks. Well, what do you mean, Mel? Why would they sell me stuff that I don't need? I don't know. I don't know, random person that's out there asking me questions. I have no clue. See? One already said he would have bought it. You know? Don't be like the rest of your friends going to be sitting around this summer doing absolutely nothing. Go out there, make memories, have adventures. Make sure that you go with Barnacle Cruise Line. That's Barnacle Cruise. We do it better than everybody else because we make sure our customers never come the fuck back. I mean, make sure that they come back. You know, and then they're out there. And then you're like, oh man, I'm having such a great time. You know what I mean? Love it. Here, if you guys want to hear something funny, I want to say, ain't that much. And then you're going to hear him say, ain't that much. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, easy payments of $29.99 per year. You can do it too. Make sure that you book before all the seats and all of the places are booked up. If you have any questions, make sure that you talk to your representative. They will be able to fulfill you in on everything that you need to know. A chance and a trip of a lifetime. You know, once they hit you with that shit, it's like, well, fuck, I got no choice now. You said it's a trip of a lifetime. I mean, what if I don't take another trip of my lifetime and it's not, you know, as great as they said that it was supposed to be, because, you know, they're telling me that this is supposed to be great, and what if it's not? You know, they'll catch you, and then after that you're done, because now they got your money. Now they're booking you. Now you're stuck in a timeshare and you don't even know what happened to you. You're wearing all new clothes when you come out of the meeting. What happened? Where's my pants? Where are your pants, Bill? Where did they go, huh? They told you a trip of a lifetime. They took your pants? You sure about that? You want to do that? You sure about that? That's what it feels like sometimes when you go to like resorts and stuff. You know, they try to upsell, and it's so cute. They're like, hey, would you like to buy this? And it's like, no, I don't. Well, why not? I mean, you know, it would be great for you to have another vacation. And it's like, yeah, I would, but, you know, I don't feel like it. And then I get upset. Well, why not? You don't like having fun? New pair of pants, $26.99. Chance of a lifetime. Make sure that you don't forget any clothes. And if you do, you can go to our customer service station and buy all new wardrobe. We sell bikinis. We sell bikini briefs. We sell swimsuits, 1-piece, 2-piece, 3-piece. We even sell 1-piece comic books and mangas. We even have 1-piece bikinis. That is some character that you've only seen once out of all 4,000 episodes. Wow. You know, that kind of shit. And here they come running. This is all the weeaboo woo guys running to get anime. Oh, what in the hell happened there? We have free anime and a lot of free hentai down here at the KB Toy Mart. Just make sure that you bring your ID. You know, this is the music of horror here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweaty anime people running around trying to get deals. Why am I talking about? I don't know. Maybe because I'm part of that group of people. But I'm not sweaty because I always carry deodorant with me when I go to conventions. I do. I have a little bag. And I carry it with me. If I don't have cargo pockets on my outfit, I'm carrying it. The Who's guys? The TKO boys? Yeah. These are just it's a bunch of punks. It's supposed to be, let's see, I think this picture, if this is what you're talking about, Simon. This is the picture of the punk girl in the mosh pit, and they knocked out a guy, and everybody's running around. I want to put blur around here, but yeah, it's I don't know, man. What was I saying? Oh yeah. You know, it's just silly. It's crazy now. Trying to just video games, doing stuff. There we go. Hope you ain't motion sick, because you're gonna have a bad time here where I'm trying to fill in. Yeah, no, the rest of the, if you're talking about the characters from Half Cocked, I got them. I redid all of them. I needed to oh, well, that's interesting. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now we're going to give her some punk hair. The hair is what's coming up. Don't want it gray. There we go. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. Out there screaming that kind of stuff. And this is over here at the Hentai Juice Bar at the anime convention is what this music is. Everybody's trying to mingle and talk about ooh woo. But nobody really cares about the ooh woo. You know? Let's see, I like that, and then what we're going to do here is there it is. So I'm just going to pull the hair up and into this mohawk shape. And then I'll just finagle it around and get it set and set it up just the way I want it to be. There we go. There we go. See, this brush is interesting once you figure out how it works. Like, you have to learn how it moves. It moves in a weird way. It like pulls and drops, pulls and drops, pulls the paint, drops, pulls the paint, drops, drops. It drops in the angle. So once you figure that out, it's not as difficult to use. Still has some complexity to it, but it's not as bad because you know you can add a highlight or drop it down some. But I still prefer just using the normal brushes like the hairbrush or something if I can find it or if I have it. I try not to get too many damn brushes because a lot of the brushes I get, I don't want to end up using, you know, having too many of them or running into issues because I have too many damn brushes. Because that's the thing, you can run into too many issues having too many brushes, like which ones are they, or where are they, or what's going on, or what's happening, and then you lose your tools, and nothing sucks worse than losing your damn tools when you need them. You know, because most artists, here we go, that's the blender that I was looking for. Most artists, you know, you will rarely ever hear them talk about, oh man, I'm losing my stuff. You know, they don't want to talk about that. That's fine. It's kind of a taboo thing. You know, most artists don't want to talk about that because it makes them sound like they're not professional. We all lose our damn tools. Okay? No. I'm not even gonna play that game. We all lose our tools. It's part of the game, man. We got so many things, you know, especially digital artists. I mean, damn, if you're using software to do art, you're gonna lose stuff constantly. And partially it's because not any fault of your own, not any fault of my own, but not everybody understands and can read, you know, Japanese. You know, I was lucky enough at a point in time where I was able to learn some, but you know, and I could speak fluently, but I lost that skill. You know, you don't use it, you lose it. And, you know, I think I've mentioned this before, but how did I get that ability? Well, my uncle was in the Air Force and retired Air Force. He lived in Okinawa for like 20-something years. But my aunt wasn't she wasn't Japanese. She was American. And, but she had to learn. And she taught me the same way she learned. And boy, was I thrilled. Then we have foreign exchange students at school, and every now and then I could talk to them in Japanese if I wanted to. But then I didn't use it anymore, and I kind of lost it, and it sucked, and I tried to regain it back, but, you know, it's one of those things like they say, if you don't use it, you will lose it, and boy, believe me, you will lose it, and it sucks when you do. Because then it's like, oh my God, what did I do to myself? Why did I do that? Alright, well, this is some punk hair if I've ever seen it. Yeah, what do you think? Punk hair, punk enough? I think that's punk enough. Alright. I think it's time to give people a face. And you know what? I'll give you guys a special treat. Okay? I'm going to give you guys a special treat. Let's see. All right. Oh, that wasn't the eyelid brush. Uh-oh. No. Yeah, thank you. It's a mixture of the Raider hair from Fallout 4 with the female hair, where it's like half cut, like the strands, and then that. But the plume, I thought about Zell from Final Fantasy VIII with the plume over. So yeah, it was it was literally off the top. Like, what do I do with this? But you know, it worked out, so I was kind of happy with it. Yeah, the eyes and the mouth, I'm really trying to work on, and I think I just need thicker, thicker lines to fix that. There we go. Oh yeah, Simon, I'll tell you something. I don't know if you saw the stream yesterday. I think you were here. I found out that the bottles in Fallout, like baby bottles and milk bottles and all of that, if you have empty bottles, you can actually get water from the hand pumps at your bases and fill up your water bottles. That's something I didn't even know that was a thing. But yeah, apparently you can do that. So, you know, that's something new and something I wasn't prepared for. Pretty neat. Yeah, it's very strange. I didn't know that I was dying of thirst, just falling apart, dying in the game. And then it was like, oh, you did this and you did that. And I was like, what? And it was like, yeah, because I had some bottles and I was like, oh, maybe I can get some water from this. And then as I'm pumping it, it was like, oh, you filled up your water bottle. You filled up this baby bottle. You filled up this bottle. And I'm like, filled them up. And I had no water. And it was like dirty water. And I'm like, oh, shit. Okay. Had no damn clue. No clue. And, but yet again, never really played survival. I've piddled with the idea, but you know, never really sat down and did it. So, you know, it's kind of an odd thing to find out so late, but they put a lot of emphasis in creative mode, or not creative mode, but the survival. Okay. I'll just draw them myself. Yeah, I have brushes, but they suck with trying to line them up. So I'll just draw my own piercings. On the plus side, I hit my 2-year of my kidney transplant, which now means I can go and get me a tattoo, finally. They said I had to wait 2 years before. Well, they said I could have done it within the year, but they said it would probably be best if I just wait. So I gave it some time, and I waited, and now I can get myself buzzed up again. So that will be something soon. But I can't get an artist to tattoo me. I can't. Every time I've tried, I've even tried in the past when I was, before I even had the whole surgery for it and stuff. Yeah, that's a sinister look, getting knocked out and then someone just glaring at you like peasant. You know, that's bad. But you know, even before I had the surgery and stuff, like, I tried to get some work done, and you know, the guy didn't. As he put it, I don't know how to put this on your skin, which in my response was, okay, so you don't know how to, or you just can't? I don't feel comfortable trying to do this. Okay. No, you suck, but fine, you know. Do you know anybody that can? I don't know. You know, what type of image do I want? Nothing serious. Just literally just, it was, I have one right now, the only one I was able to get, and that was the Drow glyph for power. And then the other one was supposed to be for wisdom. Power's on this shoulder. And I can try to show you guys, but that mark right there, you can barely even see it, but it's right there. And the guy did it wrong, because it's supposed to be curved like hooks on the edge for power, and then the other one for wisdom was supposed to be on the other arm. But I just said no, I'm not going to them anymore, and that kind of just ruined that experience. But now I got a better chance. I can go. You know, there's some people I know that are artists or tattoo artists or have been, but I mean, I don't know if they're still in it. I don't know if they're still doing it, but nothing too serious. The other work is literally the 4 characters that I've made. You know, and each one of them go to a certain part of the body. You know, the 4 characters I made from my little comics I've been writing, they were supposed to go on different parts of my body, like DB Man and Kazak from Chronicles of Kazak and Mist and all of that stuff. Those people were supposed to be on there too, but you know, if I'm running into issues where people aren't comfortable with doing the work, I mean, it's not hard. Basically, it would be me taking one of these pictures, tracing it, and saying, okay, here is what I want. Can you do this? And then they say, yeah. And then when they put the damn thing on me and take it off, then they like, I don't know. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't know? Like, what's so hard about this? But then, you know, I get the whole, well, I might carve you up. Why the hell would you carve me up? Like, what are you about to do to me? Like, you know, and I understand the concept of tattooing. I mean, shit. Like I said, I have friends that were tattoo artists. I don't know where they're at right now because I lost contact with some of them. But, you know, they are. And that was the last profession I knew that they were in before I lost contact with them. I would do it myself, but unfortunately, guys, I have a heavy ass hand and I don't want to butcher myself. That would be the only real reason why it would get carved up, is if I try to do it myself, but I'm not going to, so I don't know. I just think that the guy didn't have the skill and he didn't want to say I'm not skilled enough to do it because he wanted to save face. Fine. Not a problem, you know, but you know, that's not helping you. That's not helping you learn or helping you grow. You know, if you're going to do that just to yourself and you run in the shop, I mean, shit, man, what do you think you're doing? You ain't getting no new clientele if you acting like that. Or a shaky-handed person when you get pierced. I don't like that either. I don't like that. Some of you may or may not know this. I had a piercing for a small bit of time, but I didn't get to keep it very long because of a job. I had to take it out. And it sucked because it healed, and it healed with no scar tissue, which is great, but my little snake bites here, I had these done. I got a deal for it too. And it was a good deal. It was real quick. Just, hey man, you want to get this? I said, yeah. How much is it going to be? Well, I mean, I got a guy that's apprentice here, and I said, okay, fine, I'll let him stick me. That ain't a problem. Got to learn somehow, you know. And then I had it, and then all of a sudden, boom, I get this job I didn't think I was going to get. And they're like, you can't have piercings. And I'm like, shit, well, I just got this. And then, oh, well. And I was dumb at the time and didn't think, oh, man, get you one of those holders. And it healed up, and I didn't put anything in it, and I felt really dumb about that. It was really stupid. I want to get it done again, but I'm just like, oh god, are they gonna pop through my damn and I don't know. I kind of tighten up a little bit on that. All right, I think that's good. Put a mohawk on one of them. I'm going to put mohawks on a couple of these guys. Some of these guys are going to have mohawks. One of them is going to be bald. Yeah, I got some hair coming up. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll give this guy a frosty blue one. And I'll give him the jagged hair too. They're calling this man Sonic because of his mohawk. There we go. No, that ain't it. There. Alright. Because all those people back there, that's why. Okay, there's that man. No blue. Alright, and yeah, I know, it looks like a damn treasure troll. Don't start. Got that damn Kuwabara hairdo. There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. I don't know about that. I think that's pretty decent. Alright, let's go back to old Frosty, the snowman over here. Let's fill his head in. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Can't kill that man's confidence. That's what that man wanted you to know. You can't kill his confidence. That's good. He's got good confidence. Human music. Welcome to Human Music FM, where we play the sounds of humans. This is what humans sound like when they are reading. This is humans reading and comprehending. I like human music. It sounds great. That's exactly what it sounds like when I try to read. A bunch of static and boop, 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 boop noise. You know. Hey, look at that. I'm trying to find a different type of thing to go in the hair. He said, "Boo womp womp." That's what that guy said. He said, "Boo womp womp." I mean, do you help him because he made that noise? I mean, I don't know about you, but someone was making a bunch of robot sounds. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Look at that eyeshadow. Ugh. Talk about get it. I'm ready. Damn. Much bigger than what I thought. Ha. How's that? You liking that? Is that more of the mohawk you were? Oh man. Mm. Nice. All right, cool, Sean. Glad that that's up the alley what you were looking for. Ooh. No, I'm done smoking. No, the problem is that I have a lot of sinus congestion, and it's all coming from pollen outside. I have a lot of pollen. Sorry, and I'm highly allergic to pollen, ragweed, dust, mold, pet dander, both dogs and cats. And I have two cats, and we have mold, pet dander, all that kind of stuff around us. Doesn't matter how much we vacuum. I vacuum at least like every couple of days, and it's one of those things. You're gonna cough, and no, I ain't got that damn COVID shit. I don't have none of that mess. And no, I quit smoking, man. I had to. Yeah, no, I had to quit. I can't even stand the smell of cigarette smoke anymore. It makes me physically ill now. Like if I can smell a person smoking a cigarette, it'll make me want to puke. Like that's where I'm at now. Yeah, go figure. I used to smoke, and then I stopped. I just quit, and I quit cold turkey too. That was the part that was like a hard decision, but I had to. I had no choice. It was either do that or they take me off of the transplant list. So I played ball, and I thought it was going to suck. I mean, the only thing that it made me do is eat more. That's literally all it made me do is want to eat more. But I mean, other than that, it was it wasn't that hard. I mean, I got past it. And then I got past people that I knew that smoked around me. I just stayed away from them smoking. And then before long, I didn't even care about cigarettes anymore. It really didn't even make much of a difference. I didn't even care. You know, it was just like, oh, well, okay, I guess I'm done then. You know, I just didn't think anything else of it. So, kind of wish I just never picked them up to begin with. I just think that it was just a waste. See, that didn't look right from far away. There we go. There we go. See, I haven't forgot the formula. Yeah, I haven't forgot the formula. I still remember it. But I think that's where we're going to stop today. What do you guys think so far? I haven't done no detail work yet. There's no shading, no light effects, none of that shit yet. So, what you guys think? Throw it in the chat. Let me hear before we go to intermission. Because I want to give my hand a break. I've been going solid. Almost 3 hours straight. Damn. I'm getting good at this. Ow. What did I do? Did I hit my nose? No, that's a pimple. Stupid. Well, I hope you guys like it. Or at least the beginning part of it. I do like her hair. That's pretty bad, though. That guy had a bad time. Everybody's running. Oh, thank you, Dimitri. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Alright. So, let's go on ahead. Oh, whoops. I was trying to grab this piece of candy. Fruit punch! So, we're going to go on ahead and save it. And then, Thursday, when we come on, we're going to finish it. And then once we finish it, we'll have a clean slate, and you guys can pick what we're going to do next. So, definitely, this is going to be fun. It'll be fun. So, let's go on ahead and go back to intermission real quick. I want to drop this down So, there we go. Alright. Well, shit, we made it. We did a good job today. I'm glad. And hell, we had a pretty nice turnout. And we had a brand new person show up. Just randomly. So that's cool. You know? I feel like the channel's growing some. Slowly, but it's growing. And we'll hit our viral moment at some point. I don't know what it's going to be, but we're putting such great stuff out here. I don't see why anybody wouldn't want to come by and check it out. Or start throwing it out there for it to get viral. So, yeah, man. I mean, I think that we're doing quite well. And the fact that it was just showing up, even better, you know. Stream was solid today. I don't think that we ran into any issues. And, yeah. Yeah, what do you guys think? You know, type something in there. Let me know what you guys are thinking or what you guys think about it today. And then, I will conclude tonight with the motivational message, because I know I've been rambling all night tonight, you know, but I will tell you all this. This is my motivational message for tonight. While some of you guys are typing, because I know there's latency and shit like that, but I will say this: drink plenty of water. And keep yourself hydrated. Okay? Keep yourself hydrated. I cannot emphasize that enough. If there is anything I can tell any of you on here or in life in general, is to stay hydrated. You do not understand how important it is to your body to be hydrated. And drinking water, yeah, some people might think, oh man, it sucks, I hate this. Don't feel bad. I drink water all the time and I don't particularly care for it. Oh, thank you very much, Sean. Great. And thank you as well, Simon. And thank you, Demetria. But yeah, stay hydrated. Keep yourself hydrated over the summer and anytime, but definitely drink enough water. Don't go over a gallon of water in a day, but you definitely want to keep yourself well hydrated and eat bananas or anything with potassium. I know you guys, some of you don't like potassium in that way or like bananas, but if you can find a way to get potassium in your body, do so that way you don't cramp up, because that's the biggest leading reason to people cramping, is because they don't have enough potassium, and or they sweat it out of their body, and then you are dehydrated with no potassium. So, I'm saying that to say this. I hope you guys take care of yourselves. And especially during the heat. Because I know some of you work outside, some of you don't. Some of you may just drink sodas and shit all the time. And you're like, my life, why does it suck? What's going on with me? Why? But there's no reason to feel like that. You can better your situation. Just, you know, drink some water. Try to eat healthy if you can. And, you know, try to get you some rest when you're able to. But, that's all the information and motivation I can give to you guys tonight. Besides that, I'm glad that we had a wonderful night of drawing and hanging out, talking, and you guys being a part of the stream. And I can't thank you enough. And I'm glad that you guys come when I come up. So I just have to say thank you all for showing up and showing your boys some support. And I'm going to let this music run for a minute. These headphones are nice that I got. So I'm getting everything saved and put up. All right. Word. So we got all that done, and all that's in a good order. just jam and chill right now because we've done enough. You're welcome, Demetria. I hope that those words were, I hope that they helped somebody today, if anything. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, I don't know. But the only thing I can do is just share what I know. So, if it helped you, cool. If it didn't, maybe it will. Maybe it's just not time. And if it doesn't apply to you, then, you know, that's cool too if it doesn't apply to you. But, you know, use it where it does. Anyways, I think what we're going to do is go on ahead and roll up out of here, guys. So, as always, thank you for showing up. We will see you Thursday. Have something in mind because we're going to have a free slate later on. So, keep something in mind that you want to see me draw and let me know. Okay? Well, anyways, guys, you all take it easy. Thank you for being the best part of the show. And we will see you later. Till next time, bye.